Where did you do your biblical training?
Our pack mules are strong men going on food distribution in the neighborhood of La Concha. These are the roads are more potholes than roads, so they're filled with trash bags. Filled trash bags to make them passable somewhat.
Here we are, our medical mission video blog, coming to you from Nicaragua, medical missions team. And so tell me who you are and what was your day like today?
I'm Will. I'm one of the nurse practitioners from Henry Ford, West Bloomfield. Today we saw just general patients with generalized illnesses such as colds, sniffles, pharyngitis, just basic stuff. Yesterday we saw special needs children, which was a little bit more complicated. But the most striking thing about today was we got a chance to do a food distribution where we actually went to some of the homes of the people we were seeing. A couple of the homes we visited were not in the best conditions by American standards by far. For Nicaraguan, it's pretty standard for the people that we saw. Most of the homes had minimal means for survival, meaning they had electricity, some had no running water. One house that particularly stood out was a house where the family asked us to pray for them for doors. There were no doors on the house. The significance to that is no doors on the house means that everyone cannot leave the home at the same time for fear that they may be robbed. The other key point there is no doors on the home. When it rains, the rain comes right into the home. And needless to say, the home was at most educated guess, maybe 350 square feet for 15 people. Not to mention that the roof had holes throughout the entire roof. That they covered the porch and extended into the house, which means when it rained, the rain came in. And I guess the most touching part about the whole story was we didn't hear any complaining from the people. They were all smiling. They were all very grateful when we came by to pray for them and bring them food, and just hit you right in the heart that these people could be so happy to have nothing. And when you think about when you come back home, all that you have, and sometimes it's just not appreciated, it's just taken for granted.
Oh my gosh. This is her daughter-in-law, that's her son, and this is their new baby. Oh my gosh. ¿Cuántas semanas?
¿Cuántas semanas?
19 días.
Oh, okay, 19 days old.
Oh,
wow.
Good.
And she's very excited about the baby. She wants the home baby. Very excited about the baby.
So these two are married, Jenny?
Huh?
I mixed the dynamics.
Yeah.
Her son is.
Hi, I'm Corinne Bolton. I'm a nurse at Henry Ford, and I was part of the food distribution as well. Actually, I was one of the first team that went out, and it was such an incredible experience. People were so grateful. And we visited 5 homes. And I guess the one that struck out most were the 2 sisters that had offered up some land of theirs. I hope you can edit good. They offered up some land of theirs and donated it to a church. And they were now living between the church and their neighbors. So essentially they were living in the alleyway. And these ladies were 82, were sisters. And so we all held hands and prayed, and she was praying in Spanish, of course, and I couldn't understand what word she said, but it was, I heard gracias in there many times. And she was praying so powerfully and crying. And when we left, I didn't quite understand why she was crying. I thought maybe she, sad or... But Jenny had, she explained to me, and she said that she was so thankful. She called us miracle. We were her miracle that delivered food. That was my aha moment.
And for the person that says
Wow.
you don't do much on a short-term medical mission trip, what would you say?
Well, people said, this is going to change your life. And I didn't understand how it would. But I do now. I don't think when I come home I will be the same person. Off for the better. It's been a great trip. I've done so many different things. And had a lot of fun. I just, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and it's still out there. But it's all very good stuff. Very good. And, I'm sorry. I have to say this through tears.
Yeah, I think this trip changed our perspective for life. I think we have all developed a sense of awareness as to problems in the world that exist beyond our cozy little suburban neighborhoods.
And I had no idea what horror was until I've seen what we saw here. And but they're still happy people. They're not wallowing in their poorness at all. And I was just thankful that we could be part of some happiness for them.
I agree.
Thank you.